This is our ongoing series of Midrash, the psychological backstory to the Bible. And this one is entitled The Terrible Price to Pay for Free Will. We are in the story of Cain and Abel. And of course, you know, Cain killed his brother Abel. He's confronted by God, and he gives this famous retort, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Now, taken on face value, it seems like he's just trying to evade the inevitable. But the oral tradition, the Midrash, takes it to some other place completely. It's basically God saying that the accusation was against God, leveled by Cain against God, saying, "Hey, I'm not the one in charge of this world. You created the world. You're supposed to know where everybody is and what happens and keep everyone safe. Don't blame me." In fact, the Midrash goes on to actually tell a story. So there's no second guessing what the Midrash is thinking. It says there are, three friends who go out on some kind of an event together, and there's big argument, and one kills the other. When they come home, the two surviving friends, everyone says to the third friend, "You were there. Why didn't you stop it?" So that is an accusation that, according to the Midrash, is actually what's going on here. The real story is that God is sort of admitting that, yes, I do control the world. That is a legitimate claim you can make against me. That, I should be everybody's keeper. And in fact, there is another verse that says, that the blood of your brother is screaming for me from the ground. Again, the oral tradition takes it as a sort of admission by God. It says, yes, that blood is screaming at me. For the same reason, I should have kept everybody safe. So now you have sort of a whole different paramount shift in what's going on in how to understand the story. It's not just a story of a brother, killing the first murder in the history of the world, of a brother killing his other brother. But this is God sort of setting the psychological ground rules for the way he's going to run the world, and sort of apologizing up front and saying, I know that this is going to lead to much grief and pain and suffering, and I feel for the pain and suffering that you, mankind, is going to go through. But what is the alternative? If I controlled everything, if I could keep everybody safe, if I could stop that child from running between the cars and, God forbid, getting hit by a car, so we would all be robots. We would all be perhaps angels in a world without any confrontations, without any good and evil, without any choices to make, without any consequences to our choices, without the learning opportunities for making mistakes to grow. That is a constant theme, as you will see. So God is saying, this is the way I decided to make this world of mine. It's all about growth opportunities and consequences. So is it going to be painful? Yes, it's going to be terrible, painful, and tragic. And heinous crimes will be committed. And I would like to stop each person. I would like to hug each person and hold them close and say, watch out. Don't go out today. Something's going to happen. But I can't do that. It's not the way the world works. It's not the way growth is going to be achieved. I'm apologizing up front through the words of Cain, the murderer of his brother, saying, am I my brother's keeper? And when God says that the blood of your brother is screaming out at me, these words are giving a new psychological backstory to how the world is going to be conducted, and admitting that it's going to be very, very painful. Hope you enjoyed. I look forward to your comments below.